the hell are you talking about, douchebag? I mean, I'm listening to this woman and I'm thinking to myself, am I hearing this person correctly? Like, first of all, is she really sitting there acting like a parody of a woman with cancer or having an SG voice is normal? Like, are you for real right now, lady? And you got Hug Million in there. Hola, Mr. Rourke. And you got Hug Million in there, once again, popping up, talking smack about me. Fucking, I'm the new Tommy D. Hi, Tanger. I have nothing in common with Tommy D. I have nothing in common with. Let me just tell you something, okay? Here's a little tidbit of human. How you can tell a quality of a human being when you see somebody who has no pet and no plants, then you know that person is a very selfish person and cannot take care. I know, Tander, you are right, huh? Cannot take care of another human being, let alone themselves. Okay? Uh, no pets, no children, no plants. Hello, JDS. Hello. That's how you can tell that. You're so funny, hi lover. She says to Mr. Rourke. She's just busting your ass, Mr. Rourke. I just want to make certain that JDS didn't think you were saying it. Uh, I mean, listen, you know, I'd rather have better people, quality people, than more people of bad quality in my room that would laugh at a woman making fun of people consistently. And I'm sorry, I did, um, you know, very vehemently, is that the word? Defend what I saw that I thought was, you know, wrong that was going on. And, but when I rewatched those live streams last night of my own and saw how many times they were saying, blobbles and how toxic my room was becoming, you know? Yes, she did, Tanger. She did. She did because it's her character. That's what she likes to do. And since she knew that my convictions were truly against, cyberbullying and cancer bullying and just bullying in general, and she knows that she enjoys it, she seems to think that um, people like that, but parasites like it. Parasites are abundant, So, I mean, uh, sure, I'm sure that appeals to people, her continuously thinking that, oh, yes, thank you. She is a good friend, but everybody's good friends here. And that is what I was starting to see that, wow, I just was like, this isn't advantageous to me. It is not, you know, right. I did. I made simple request of please, no nasty comments. Don't call Sharon shady. Don't call Bobbles Blobbles. And she did not want to do that. She just didn't want to do that. which meant she didn't have to come here at all. We still could have been friends without, uh, without, having to deal with that. I clearly had said we both are two different people. We deal with things differently. She can't stop trying to do. I actually feel a weight lifted off my shoulders because, you can't defend somebody that is consistently portraying or displaying the behavior that you're trying to, you know, like bring off. You know what I'm saying? Like, I it was negating my whole point of what I was doing. It was making me appear like a fool when my whole room has been, she had taken, the liberty to block, hi, Nina, to block people that were in supportive of me and perhaps not supportive of her, I guess. I'm not sure. Whatever the case may be, to continuously repeat, blobbles, 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 like repeatedly, like just trying to get under my skin. And that ain't flying with me. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. I just wasn't aware of how to do it in a way that it didn't result in what's occurring now. But because that was already in her plan of action, I guess, you know, I don't know. I mean, seems to me she had no problem um, regressing right back to the SG voice instead of saying, absolutely not, I wouldn't do that anymore. I'm not that same person. SG and I were friends. I appreciated our friendship. No, no, Hi, Lisa Griffin. Thank you. Thank you. You're my friend. You guys are my friends. I don't regret hoping that perhaps a little, you know, encouragement um, and positive reinforcement would. I thought it was going to help that situation, and and everybody would be happy. You know what I'm saying? I thought that her thought was the same thing. Let's get the bullies off both of us. That's what I thought. But it wasn't. For her, like I was doing all the work here. You see what I'm saying? She's getting high, nodding out, making parodies, and getting some kind of a. Well, you were here pretty much from the beginning. It's just it's water under the bridge. I mean, let's, move forth. I'm well aware that, based on the things she was saying in her live stream, there'll be more parodies to come. But here's the thing. I suggest that I would suggest you don't do it because I think that people really do take cancer seriously. And I think at this point, you're the only person who really thinks your parodies are funny. Nobody, I mean, it's just me. I don't know if it's just me, but stomping on ducks, you know, just didn't think it was funny. The constant saying cut, 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 just didn't think it was funny. Um, mentioning, thank you. That's the end. The constant mentioning of people's, kids and things like that. I'm not saying that I agreed with anything that was going on towards Sharon either, but I can see how, based on what just occurred with me and her. See, I literally saw that no other channels were supporting her and everybody was against her. Yeah, she had support in people, but I mean, you know, why is she saying you're a snake? I don't even get that. Didn't she block you the other day and accuse you of saying stuff about her from here? Like, what is wrong with that? Why is she saying you're a snake? Yeah, she's got somebody fucking with her head right now, man. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying, Lisa. You're living proof right there. She was blocking people who haven't given any problem to people. I'm not having that. I'm not okay with that. You know, I'm not good with that. Oh, I know it's not true. I've never seen any bad behavior from you. I did, and she regressed right back to thinking, making fun of somebody who was her friend and somebody, and I'm not, I'm sorry. I don't even sound like that. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was seeing happening, Night Owl, was that people who were coming in my room, uh, to maybe, um, you know, check it out and see if we were what we stated we are. Um, she was making it appear. Plus, we're two different people, JDS. We really are. I would never, ever. I couldn't. You know what I mean? There's things I just don't seem to be able to find the time to want to do. You know, I really don't. The most thing I am hard pressed to not do on my channel is play music. That is my thorn in my side is to play music. For some reason, this woman keeps thinking it has something to do with monetization and Tommy D, and uh, I really don't know. For a Hog Million to say I'm the new Tommy D. First of all, I'm not a guy. Second of all, I'm not. the the new Tommy D. The fuck is that shit? That is just so crazy, man. Crazy shit. To call me the new Tommy D. Well, I mean, it's not an insult, but I'm pretty certain Tommy D is his own person and I'm my own person. No, I never asked her for nothing. This woman's trying to get people to send her cash donations and for me. That's what she was telling people. If you want, you can send any donations for SG to me. Say what? Come on now. No. I told her repeatedly, stop fucking talking about monetization. I don't, I'm not, uh, you know, yeah. I mean, I'm not about that. I feel a certain sense of freedom, but to be able to play my music and do some things I do. I was never out to hurt Sharon or anyone, to be honest with you. Um, I just saw somebody that I thought hadn't had enough positive reinforcement and encouragement maybe in their life. Maybe they had gone through the same thing that I went through, that when their sibling passed away, maybe it, made things different in their life, in their parent, things like that. I thought that I I gave her too much credit. Unless somebody talked in her ear and she bought it. You know what I mean? I heard her talking about something about a bike. I keep talking about a bike. I don't know what bike she's talking about. I didn't know she was talking about, you know, even if people are mean elsewhere, but they come here and are kind, that's fine. As long as they're not mean against us. Yeah, alpha personalities, definitely. But in a way, see, my alpha personality, gets me where you know, I don't know, different, whole set of different things. Yeah, you know, right. She is mean and evil. It is mean to turn on your friend and start making fun of them publicly. And it was pretty simple to see that that was her, role at the time, that things are starting to get real old on her, and I'm not trying to be funny here. I'm really not trying to be funny here and say anything in any sort of way. But from what I've been watching lately and how much that person's been nodding out in their live streams lately, every time you do that, I want you to know that your arch nemesis there, Bobbles, wins. Like everything you do, you negate when you start nodding out on camera. It's like you're spitting in the faces of the people that are hoping the best for you, and you're spitting in their faces like, you know, hell no, I do what I want. Hell no, I do what I want. Hell no, I do what I want. That's okay. It's okay to feel that way. I love that song, right? You know me. You know me. But if you don't watch your own shit back and watch yourself do that, because I didn't watch, I really thought you had fallen asleep when you were on my panel. And then I looked and you weren't asleep. You had nodded out 2 times in a row and then were wide awake right after. Um, I was ashamed. When I saw how many times Blobbles was said in my channel, I was ashamed. I was ashamed. I couldn't. I want you to know this. You lost me at when I looked at those videos that Bobbles played, and you were stomping your feet and shit in there, and I went right back to that fucking girl Evelyn with those clogs walking back and forth my fucking kitchen. And I said, "You're just like that. You're one of them bitches. You're one of them bitches who stomps your fucking feet and makes everybody have to know that you don't have you're not getting what you want. No, Mr. Rourke, you're funny. You knew that was it with the stomping of the feet? Man, all the nodding out discredits everything, man. I know, man. Yeah. Yeah, that's not a blackout. When you're stomping your feet and moving around like that, that ain't no blackout. You know? You know. How you doing, Nomad? It's strange. I keep hearing the snake thing too going on. Her referring to snakes and some fucking community page about a snake. A snake in a room. I don't know. I don't know what she's talking about. I know that I'm not a snake, and if there's any snakes in the room, they're in her room. All right, snakes in the room. Kind of a fucking. What kind of a fucking? What kind of a fucking? Statement is that, man? Like, what kind of a statement is that? What kind of a statement is that? If you're gonna make fucking accusations like that, would you mind being a little more clear and having some evidence of that? Oh yeah, they're nodding. I really that night I really did go on your sleep. Uh but when I rewatched it, oh shit. And then to be wide awake though after that. One minute she was so tired she's falling asleep. That's her excuse. And the next minute it's, you know, Ruby B was saying stuff like that. It was sent from her, a big ugly snake watching a TV. What do you mean it was sent from her? Oh, a snake watching the room? Or no, son? I'm gonna tell you, son. I don't care if Bobbles watches my live stream. I mean, we're watching her live stream. Uh, Funny thing is, though, I know I saw that. Someone replayed, they recognized the bedroom. I don't know what that meant. I don't know who Belinda is. I really don't know who Belinda is. I don't know what Sandra, was she talking about something about a bite to do as well? I never did anything to lap check. I mean, there's still a lot of people that, I'm saying I'm not the type of person who says, you can't be there and be here. Just, like, see, I couldn't even be there much because it's not, yeah, no, no, yeah, no. And she was well aware that I didn't like that here. She can do whatever she wants over there. And obviously, she does. You know what I'm saying? I don't find it conducive to recovery. Like I said, you're you're not really doing anything positive towards anything. Sharon, you weren't even on board with the anti-cyberbullying because you are a cyberbully. You weren't on board with the anti recovering addict bully because you're not trying to recover. Did you get what? What do you mean you got it? She was saying something about a bike, wasn't she? Hi, Bobby Ramos. I didn't understand the bike thing either. I don't know what she's talking about either with the bike thing. Bobby Ramos. It is, man. I can't defend that. Like, she almost went to jail, or did, came out. Everyone's concerned about, oh my God, what was he giving you? What was he giving you? And then makes a video about finding a bag of it in her pocketbook. And I mean, couldn't understand it. Oh, Maddie and Gerald. Oh, she was talking about Maddie and Gerald. That's another thing. I mean, their band all fucking burns down, right? Now, I don't watch Maddie and Gerald. Not because I don't like them or anything. I just there's so much going on in this fucking arena, you know? Yeah, those ones, yeah. And not for nothing, but why would you be traveling around with the pocketbooks that you were gonna be raffling off? I mean, that doesn't even make sense. And did she return anybody's money for the pocketbooks? I mean, let's like call a spade a spade. She wants to act like she's really innocent in everything she does. But ultimately, she hits that send button. Yeah, the relevance of the bike. I didn't understand it either. Something about she keeps talking about the bike. I didn't get it. But maybe Maddie and Gerald, yeah. I just don't take joy in the fact that their band all burned down. I don't think that it's an argument to say, at least I don't fall completely over like Maddie. Um, I don't think it's good to not be able to recognize that, yes, you are not in such dire straits as Maddie. Why don't you have compassion towards the fact that although you escaped that misery she's in, why do you think it's funny? And yeah, someone could have died. 'Cause, Cutting me off. Cutting me off what? What are they going to cut me off from? This is what she does. See, she can't see that she had somebody who was kind to her, and evidently, yes, guess what? Kimmy drove by and proved it wasn't burned. So confused. I don't understand, man. Here's the thing, though. I got so much on my plate, and I feel bad for Batty and Gerald. I really do. But if you can't help somebody, that's fine by me. I mean, more power to her. If you're not going to help somebody, then why hurt them? Oh, I don't know Kimmy. I don't know her. You know? Yeah, I mean, let's be for real. Um, I might have long chats, but at least I stay awake during them. Um, at least I care what, you know, music makes me happy. At least I notice what music my friends like in their room. You know, your friend Dawn there, she loves music. Loves music. And she's in such a rock and a hard place because of what you've done. So many people are between such a rock and a hard place because we are a very supportive group over here and we love the power of positive thinking. We love encouragement, you know? Mm. It's horrible, isn't it? It's gross because everybody knows what I did for you, Sharon, and how much I cared about you. Oh my God. You got a new convertible Camaro? It can. I saw a video one time where this lady was driving to work and there was a mouse on her fucking dashboard. She couldn't get it out. She wasn't like she was like all freaked out. She had to go to work too, but or not. I don't know. Like oh my god, it was so cute. It was really cute. Yeah. Oh my god, is that hysterical? Phoebe Friday. Phoebe Friday is in there. Isn't that so funny? That's so funny. Now, you know what is what's killing me is what I'm listening to her talking about, you know, the legal stuff and you know, and an attorney and all that shit. Now, I spoke to her about that and I, you know, spoke to her about a lot of things about that. And like during that time, she was very, um, I don't know, not adamant or serious about it. Black, oh, it's a, well, it obviously black. It is black and white. Wow, what a gift, huh? You know, and I get Night Owl. Did it turn out good for you the other day with your son and his friend? How did that go? How did that go? Just wondering. I was born in '68. Idiot, 68. Andale, andale. Might freak me out, man. That's why I live high up. Me don't like no mice. It did? Good. Scooter and Pip. Hello. Wow, that's nice, Lisa. How long you been married? Thank you, Night Owl, and thank you for letting me help you with that. Microaggressions? I don't think so. I think about that, relationships. Yeah, and they had that guy with him, that Officer Graves. That's got to be secular. Isn't that something, huh? Did that guy help him out? Nobody said you didn't have a right to be here. I mean, you don't have a right to be here, but I let you be here. Scooter and Pip, whatever that is. That really fired me up that day, man. I was fucking like, wow. Whoa. It's secular. Yeah, so. Yeah, a known troll. Oh, really? Now, isn't that weird? I know, like, and you thought it wouldn't do any good. Now, I'm just saying that because here's the thing. I've, I, I do like become a different person, like when it's a matter of something like that. And Night Owl, you were on the phone, like you heard. I'm not always like I do know how to handle things in a manner that where I'm gonna get a name and I'm gonna get somebody on the phone to talk to, right? I mean, a lot of people would have just given up at the point where nobody was answering and said, "Well, we don't know. We'll just let it go on," right? I don't know, secular. If you're gonna be annoying, seriously, go ahead, answer then, Scooter. You know what hospital we're talking about is that fucking Sinai Grace, and they had a lot of bad fucking reviews and shit going on there. And that's what I told the guy. I said, listen, I'm not trying to be a prick or anything. All right, Bobby. All right, Scooter, whatever, secular. Um, but man, I was pissed that they weren't answering the phone at the fucking emergency room. And it just made, see, I put myself in somebody, I was able to put myself in somebody else's shoes. I remember the words conscious effort from a long time ago. And they stuck. That's what how to get progress happening was what it took to get anywhere with it. Now, I really could have helped her with getting and finding her somebody who would have been interested enough in her case. You know, I'm confident when it comes to those things. Um, I thought that she had a good case, but I think there's a lot of holes missing there that, you know, um, second, I don't know what he said. Not asking for where her phone went to the jail. I'd be right on that. I'd be on that. I'd have already been on that, but she wasn't. She was stripping when, you know what I'm saying, or she was talking about uh, Reese's peanut butter cups with pretzels in them while I'm playing, you know, the Herb video, and I get it. Oh yeah, you're right. It's her story. She, you know, blah blah blah. I didn't play the Herb video without her. That was played in her chat. And remember everything that I asked her, she said she didn't know. It is good, right, Bando Worms? Yeah, but tonight's not a music show. Uh, when I do different live streams, I announce, like, if it's going to be music, then it's music. If it's this, then it's this. If it's commentary, then it's a commentary. Um, but yeah, tonight's this particular live stream is yesterday. I did three different live streams so I could finally play my song Winchester Cathedral. Winchester Cathedral. No, mm-mm, not in this one. Not in this one. Mm-mm. No, secular. Thank you, Lisa. I like that song. I think it was JDS and Dawn who reminded me of that song. Actually, you know, let's see, whiskey's all right. I love the way Chris Cornell sang. Sad when people pass away. You know, that's what kills me. You know, tonight I was driving home. You know, you could even Mr. Rourke. That is true. That is true. That is fucking true. Do that. Do that. Do that. Do that. Uh, oh, you didn't block him, did you? Don't block Zach. I deal with him even though he's a fucking pain in the ass. Pain in the ass. Got to say. He just is. You know? Mm, that's a shame. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, so you are still here. See? I love that part in, I like how Chris Cornell was on, oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Um, Audio Slave and, that movie Collateral Damage. But who do skits on the panel? What are you talking about, Mr. Root? Who do skits? Billie Jean? Really? Billie Jean's, holy crap. You guys are confusing. Billie Jean by, like, Michael Jackson? Billie Jean, got my lover, just a girl, says that I am the one. The kid is not my son. She trying to get rid of things? Something like what? What? Shirk off his responsibility? Chris Cornell wasn't the lead singer of Rage Against the Machine. Audio Slave and Stone Temple Pilots, wasn't it? Chris Cornell's Audio Slave and STP, right? No, I'm not gonna play it. Man, don't worry, you're so fucking obvious, but it's okay. You think Chris Cornell is the lead singer of Rage Against the Machine? They're like so opposite. They're totally opposite. I love singers that have such a distinctive voice. Well, really, Bandworm, I gotta know if you really thought that Chris Cornell was the lead singer for Rage Against the Machine. Chris Cornell leads. I gotta look. I will look. I gotta look it up. You're right. I gotta look it up. I, yeah, yeah, no. It doesn't say anything about that, about Chris Cornell. In Rage Against the Machine. Yeah, yeah, it's a Soundgarden, right? Soundgarden. All the members of the machine. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah. Wow. Wow. No wonder why I fucking like them. Wow. What a hey, car 18. How you doing? Wow. That's so fucking like, what a jump. I gotta look further into that. That's pretty fucking interesting to me. To go from, that what happened to that guy, the lead singer from Rage Against the Machine, Zach? What other name? You're talking about secular? He's blocked in every other name. Soundgarden and Audio Slave he was in. I just can't believe my Rage is fucking Audio Slave. My guitarist. Me. I'm a fucking like, that's not even the right time. That's fucking me out of the box. I love me out of the box too. Whose version of nothing? Yes, music and singers. Whose version of nothing? Chris Cornell? How about fucking Chad Bennington? Is that his name? Your wicked garden. Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me. Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me. That's my song. That's my jam. Chester Bennington. So sad. Did you see that movie? Her son just died too. Of suicide. Sinead O'Connor. Yeah. Crazy, right? He killed himself too, right? Chris Cornell. That shit's sad. Tonight, when I was driving home, I was thinking about, I don't know if you guys ever see my friend that comes in here called Jeep and John, and he's got a channel, and uh, man, I didn't know her too well. Her name was Amy, but she was like in that community, and she would be his host sometimes up there, and man. fuck, like, no, really? You think so? No, sir. People wouldn't do that. Like how you think of somebody and then and you're like, oh, I'm gonna have to like stop in there see how they're doing. Uh, no, you don't know Amy. Oh, you for Amy. Yeah, misplaced you for Amy. You know her secular? And she died. She fucking died, man. She would always call me her cancer sister. Yeah, secular, she died. That's nice that you, yeah, upper Peninsula, Euper, yeah. That's nice that you remembered that. Thank you, secular. I was fucking like, mm-mm, no, I never heard of that JDS. That's scary. It's scary, like, oh, my cancer sister, and here she is, and her hair looked kind of like mine does. She had tattoos and stuff, and she was always smiling, and wasn't she secular? Did you notice that? And then they told her they weren't even going to do chemo anymore on her. Hear my dog? My dog's being a little prick. So fucking Tucker. They're having like a little not blinking contest. She was nice, wasn't she? So, thank you, secular. Thank you for taking that in from that. Yeah, she was. And these two, stop doing that with each other. Oh my God, stop you two. What's your gig, buddy? What? Come on. All right. Yeah, there's your brother. Yeah. And so when like somebody like calls you their uh cancer sister and then they die from cancer. And um for me, I'm still like cancer. Hey Tommy D. Yeah. One of the weird things in this whole like cancer situation was one of the weirdest, man. Was when after I had gotten my first chemo, I ended up with diverticulitis, or whatever's the really bad one where you can't go to the bathroom, you're throwing up, like you could end up with like a colostomy bag or whatever. Um, and I thought it had something to do with chemo, right? So it by the fifth or sixth, I said I gotta go to the hospital. but it didn't have anything to do with chemo. It was a fluke that it just was something that flared up. And they were like bringing in a surgical team to look and see if I was going to need a colostomy bag. Like, are you kidding me right now? You know? So I ended up in the hospital for a couple of days, during which time I decided I'd send out some text messages to, uh, that's, wow, I know, that's scary. Uh, I decided I'd send out some text messages to some friends and, let them know my situation. And I know you guys have heard me talk about this person before, but I fucking sent that text. No, get chemo. If they say it, if they offer it, try everything. You'd be surprised. You'll you'll change your mind if that ever happens. Fingers crossed it never does, right? Um, but then I get a text back and they said, "You want me to tell Lee?" And I called and I said, "Yeah," because I called her up, Shar, her name. I said, "Yeah." I go, "I haven't been able to get a hold of him." And she said, "Lee died." Ah, and I love Lee. God, I love Lee. And didn't get to have him in my life for long, but basically forever because the memories will never go away. So, um, wow. I mean, just wow. And there's some weird shit, like I know it was when, like the date that he died. Okay, it was so weird because I had this video up, and I had this video up, and it was of him, and it was during like when I was bartending at a bar, and fucking he's singing in it, and it started to get all these like views, but his name isn't in it or anything. Nobody knew it was there that knew him. Maybe he did, probably did. He probably watched my channel, I'm pretty sure. And fucking that's what made me text him and say, I don't know, like I hate to tell you this, but I had this video with you in it and it's getting viral. It's not really viral, but it was just, it got like within 2 days, 325 views when it didn't like move at all. Then it stopped. And I realized that it was him who was watching it over and over again. And I think that's cool. I was in his mind 325 times. That sucks, man. Say kind words to people every day. It's not hard. Fuck, be kind. Be a memory that somebody wants to embrace and hold on to and recollect, and that it isn't painful. Why be painful to people? Like, it's apparent to me that what Sharon did recently was to justify her future plans to be painful to me. She more or less said it in her live stream tonight. Did she not? When she said, she's working on her SG voice again for her future parodies. She went public to be cruel with a subject that basically, Sharon, you lost a good friend. What sounded like me? You think, hi, this is SG. Sounds like me? JDS? Then I'll stop talking. Because I don't hear myself as that. I wasn't aware. I didn't see Tiffany's video. Oh. She posted a fentanyl video? Oh, thank God. I was like, oh my God. Woo, woo, thank God. I had to scroll up for that. Holy crap. Thank God. What is this video? What is it? There's not a guy. Who is it? Is it the Boohoo effect? Boohoo effect here. I like the way the Boohoo effect says that. My God, I was ready to fucking rip my own vocal cords out. I was ready to cry. I did read it. I did, JDS. Thank God. Oh my God, that's funny. Funny, funny, funny. I think so. I mean, I'm not gonna like go and no, I got it. I got it, Jania. I think she's behind the audio. See below, JDS. See below. See below. Down there. Down there. Saying where? I don't see Robin Harvey. Robin Harvey is saying, where's Ganja? I couldn't believe it when I read a total different, um, description of what occurred on Mary Mary. That Ganja had said hi. I mean, I get it. I do see Ganja talking some smack places. I gotcha. But I don't know. I don't go to those like really other places. So if these people are talking shit about me, a lot of times I don't really see it. So when they come in here and they're nice, I'm like, hi, because I don't mind. Whatever, more the merrier. I don't care. Go ahead. I'm bound to win them over, right? That's what I think. Only because you guys are so wonderful. Who's not gonna like you guys? Come on now. Let's be for real. Get out of it. Yeah, see here. What time is it? Is it 10? Well, I'm gonna go because I'm not, yeah, I know. And I'm not gonna play her because I'm, just not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. And I want to watch too, kinda. So, does anybody mind? I don't want to play her though, because I'm not doing that anymore with her. Or I didn't even do it with Sharon, because fucking I wanted to when that bitch was talking smack, but I didn't. Uh, what else? Oh, he's always talking about it. Aw, JDS, that's nice. What do you think of Jules? I saw you over there. Crazy, right? But I didn't see her talking much about me. I only watched for 5 minutes though, so that really doesn't say much. But and then I was like, I'm going to sleep. I don't care. If you don't accept fucking apologies from people and move on, then how the fuck is anything gonna get better? That's all I have to say. Well, life trash? Nuh-uh. Is he doing that in fucking in Bobbles? I'm gonna go look. I'm gonna check you guys out in a little while. Peace, love, and tacos. I love you guys.